welcome back. Where to even start? Well, I don't know whether I said... No, I did say that my mum reminded me about these pieces of denim that I just had in my drawer that I could have used instead of taking the entire pocket off. Anyway, hi guys, it's me from the future here. Just thought I'd pop in, say hi, to give some context, because at the time of filming I thought that I'd be doing like a week in the life kind of thing, maybe. The thing is, I never remember that all the shit that I talk takes up a lot of time. It's been this way my entire life, so I don't really know why it hasn't sunk in yet. I talk out of my arse most of the time, so it takes up a lot of space in the video. And you could just say, well, why don't you cut that out? Sweetie, that is my entire brand. If I cut out one bit, I have to cut out the rest of it, because it sort of doesn't make sense. It's just one long tangent. That's why I had to split this into 2 videos, and this bit doesn't make sense without the context from the first video. What I was referring to was the jeans I had attempted to repair. I do go on to show them to you, but it's just this first bit doesn't make any sense. So if you haven't seen it, don't know why you wouldn't have. A bit rude, if I'm honest. I'll do that thing where they put a card. It's on the top right hand corner, isn't it? Who knows? Guess we'll find out. It would definitely make a lot more sense to watch that one first. Who am I actually talking to right now? A like and subscribe. I suppose have is the wrong word. Have this old t-shirt, this old red t-shirt with a rose on it. And I just spontaneously decided to cut the rose out and sew it back into the pocket, because I cut a bit out of the pocket. Now I'm going to have to film my arse. Wait. So you can see it doesn't really line up with the rest of the jeans, but I don't really care because it's back on now. It does actually look quite cute. Anyway, you've seen it now. Do sports bras make anyone else like literally hurt, like their back hurts at the end of the day? Just me? Okay. Oh, there's another one. Anyone else just want to ruin my filming? I think I might make some cookies today. And basically, I'm copying Flossie. I was really disappointed though that she didn't do her last video like this was a week in the life of a quirky teen in quarantine. She should have said a week in the life of a quirky quarantine. It's okay. Flossie, please answer my messages. Would you believe me if I said I was bored? Just asking. I have made these cookies before, one time, and they turned out super nice. They were really good. They were coconutty, so yeah, that's the main thing is they're basically paleo. The recipe is paleo, but we didn't have any coconut sugar. It's coconut oil and cashew butter and coconut flour, so... Oh, forgot I had that tab open. Those aren't the lyrics. I also changed the frame rate, because the last time I really used this camera was when I was doing a lookbook. It had to be more frames per second because I was going to do slow-mo. Anyway, coconut flour cookies. Someone should hire me to write jingles. I'm going to start measuring these things out. What I should do first is preheat the oven, because I forgot to do that last time. Oh wait, I should probably take the tray out before I do that. Yeah, only got my heart. How I stood you. Me. Hello?
Hi, but it's just me.
Okay.
Is your microphone down here at the moment?
No, it's in my room. Okay.
Alright,
Bye.
see you in a bit. Bye.
Let me explain. We're having renovations done on our house. No, past tense. We had renovations done on our house. They were supposed to be done by Christmas last year. We haven't moved back in yet. They took longer than expected. Obviously, I knew that was going to happen. Mum was way too optimistic. They were like, well, you're going to have a kitchen by November. And I was like, so we're going to move into the kitchen by November. Is that what you're saying? Like during November. Yeah, you can use the kitchen. We still haven't used the kitchen. It's April now. They started in June. This is the only kitchen I've had for 10 months. This is like a separate building on our plot. It's where my dad does his practice and where the spare room is just a building. Anyway, so it was handy, but I hate it in here now. My point is, we don't have, the measuring cups are over there. 1 cup is 250ml, I've memorised it now. So that's how I measure all my stuff now. It says coconut sugar, but light brown if you don't need the cookies to be paleo. I don't think we have light brown. This is granulated, 1/2 cup of sugar. I can leave the recipe in the description if anyone's genuinely interested, but pretty sure I've already said I have like 0 subscribers, so... Haha, laughing but I'm dead inside. Oh dear, everything's falling. The sky's falling! Anyone else have audiobooks as a kid? I couldn't go to sleep if I didn't have an audiobook. Such an odd child. Ah! If you don't know about coconut flour, it's very absorbent, so you can't just... Oh my god. You can't just substitute it. We really don't eat that much red meat as a family. The thing we have most is probably turkey. So our biggest consumption of things that are affecting the environment must be dairy, because we love cheese and obviously milk and stuff, and I really want to try oat milk because you can make it yourself and we have a lot of oats. So it says peanut butter in the recipe, but any nut butter works. We like cashew butter. I think that's a bit big. That's what she said. Okay. Ow! Got to make sure the chocolate's alright. Oh my god, you want to know what film I watched for the first time in years the other day? St. Trillians. Oh my god, the memories! It must have been... How old am I? Must have been like 7 years since I last saw that. It was just the best thing ever. So because I haven't watched it in so long, there are a lot of things I feel like I didn't get last time. If you've not seen it, pretty much the greatest film in existence. I don't take criticism, apart from Mamma Mia. Can you believe my mind just went, and Horrible Bosses? No! Horrible Bosses is like a funny film, it's not like the best film ever. Oh, you know what? I can't be arsed, I'll just use it. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, it's the best film ever. So funny. Such a great cast as well. Gemma Arterton, Rupert Everett, Colin Firth. You see, that must be what the 2 best films ever have in common. Colin Firth. It's a tablespoon in it. This is how clingy I am. So the recipe says that nut butter of your choosing, and the sugar and the coconut oil are in a bowl. Actually, it says in the bowl of a food processor. Well, some of us don't have food processors, Karen. It was fine. It was like you know when you... No. What's that thing called where you mix butter and sugar? What's it called? It has a name, but it's like that. I'm also trying Nasty Gal for the first time because of Flossie. She's gonna get a restraining order on me after this video. Also, I don't know why I'm continuing to film on my camera, because neither my phone nor my... Oh my god, creaming! That's it. Creaming butter and sugar. That's what it is. Just thought of that. Anyway, neither my phone nor my laptop will read my SD card. The only thing that reads my SD card is my dad's computer. So, love that for me. A teenage dream, so hard to be. Can you really believe I watched St. Trillians as like, how old would I have been? Like 9 maybe? 8 or 9? 10? I don't know. And I thought I knew what was going on. Well, and also, St. Trillians 2 was good, but... Ow. absolutely nothing compared to the original. First of all, it didn't have the original cast of the schoolgirls, which I know you can't do because they'd have left. But the original Chav Taylor was just so funny. And Paloma Faith played Andrea, the goth girl. Always shocks me. Also, it was so weird. The guy Flash, the fencer, he clearly has a crush on Kelly, who's the head girl, and he asks her out. But if she was head girl, she can't be more than year 13. She can't be more than 18. How weird is that? Oh my god, that was an aggressive crack, oh dear. Sorry. I feel like I just don't have enough crackered energy to make these videos funny. Like, I'm just making cookies. Why aren't you funny? I'm only funny when I'm with other people. And it's a stretch at that, let's be honest. Cinnamon and salt. I get so much anxiety opening this. What actually is speaking is not my strong suit, maybe I should not do it. What actually is kosher salt? Because I don't know. It doesn't say you need to sift the flour, I just like doing it. I say this not knowing if you can see what I'm doing. Probably not, is my guess. Okay, now it's time for the chocolate chips. I try using a cookie scoop. Never used one. They don't spread while baking. That one's got a lot of chocolate in. I'll be having that one, thanks very much. I should have just used a normal spoon. Oh well. Yeah, it's good if you like coconut. Really not good if you don't like coconut. So maybe don't make them if you don't like coconut. Look at them. They're so fat. They are going to take longer than usual. They are definitely bigger than they should be, probably. It says you have to bake for 7 minutes. So I'm just going to flatten them a bit. Mine took a bit more, like 10 last time. But we shall see, so... Do well, my pretties. Do me proud. Usually, any wise person would do the washing up, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll have a little sneaky peek. Well, they look better than they were before, but I'm going to leave them in for another few minutes so they can start going golden and a bit harder on top. They're not really supposed to go, they're supposed to stay really soft. They've been sitting like this with the oven door open for some time now, but I think they're ready now, so I'm going to take them out. Oof. Hard doing that one-handed. We've got 0 muscles. There we are. Look at that. Oh, they smell amazing. I'm going to have one now, obviously. So soft and fluffy. Oh my god. That's very upsetting.
To the table for your mates. That is a proper sandwich. Bye now.